Hello, hello. So here's an example. We want to create a bar graph. So this refers to population of Park City, which is made out of children, working age adults, retirees. And this table shows the three age groups and the number of people in town from each age group, and also the proportion of people in each age group. So we want to construct a bar graph showing the proportions. So by hand, you will draw the axes. You want to have the age groups here. Okay, so basically, you're going to have 3 bars, one for each age group. So these are children. These are working age adults and retirees. Alright, so on the vertical axis, we want to have the proportion or the percentage. Okay, so we're going to go up to maybe 50% would be good. So let's have 10, 20, 30, 40%. Alright, and then we draw a bar for each of them. Okay, so let's have the children is going to about 19%. Working adults is up to 43%. And the retirees is up to 38%. So in a bar graph, the bars should be separate from each other, not touching, going up to the frequency or the proportion, kind of centered where the label is. Okay? Let's see how we do this with StatCrunch. So in StatCrunch, you want to type in your data, which I did previously. So basically, I just copied this table over. And you can click on these gray to put the labels in. And you type in all the rows, right? So you want to make graph and a bar plot, and you have 2 choices with data and with summary. With data is if you had like the raw data, which is basically listing children 67,000 times and adults 152,000 times. So we don't have that. We have the summary. Somebody counted how many children, how many adults, and so on. All right. So now we're going to have our categories are our age groups, and we want the counts. So now you can do this 2 ways. Probably the best way is actually to do the number of people, but you can also click on the proportion. So if I do the number of people, instead of doing the frequency, you can choose to have the percentage. All right. So that will actually calculate, even if you don't have this last column, this StatCrunch will calculate it for you. Okay, and we're going to compute. So we have the bars, children, the retirees, and the working age. And you can see the bars are switched around. It's just the program like alphabetized them, C, R, and W. But with the bar graph, like the order that you put the bars in doesn't matter. This is, it's just how the program does it. Okay, so if I edit, as I said, I can directly put in the proportion. So instead of the number of people, the proportion of the population. All right, and we can keep the percent. Okay, and we have this. The children, the retirees, and the working age adults. And it gives us the percentage. This does not look right though. Let's see. Let's do frequency. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. So we have our children at about 19%, our retirees around 38%, and our working adults around 33%. Did I copy this? I did. I copied this down incorrectly. This should be 43%. That's why it looks off. All right, let's do it again. There you go, that's better. Now we have the correct, right, so it looked like that when I was using the raw numbers, but then it looked switched around because I actually typed in the incorrect number for the percentage of working adults. So now my graph looks the same. All right, perfect.